So there's a full moon. Let's pull some tarot about it. Recently, I have not been keeping up with the full moon, or the moon cycles, I will say, the way that I used to. I used to really, get into the moon cycles, and when we'd have a full moon, I'd always, pull some tarot on it and do something on it, but recently I've just been paying more attention to, other transits, what Uranus is doing, because Uranus is, going into Gemini, and just things like that. So I've been paying a lot more attention to that than what I have been the moon, per se, but this moon is supposed to be, very interesting, very transmutive, very pinnacle. It's in Capricorn, and I'm a rising Cancer, so apparently that's supposed to have a big deal for Capricorn, Cancer, Aries, and Libra placements, but I'm sure we can all feel the energy in one way or another from this full moon. So we're gonna dive in and see what advice the universe has for this full moon. So this full moon is a closing out of you finally releasing and letting go of the things that were no longer meant for you. A lot of you have already done this. You've already went through the process of releasing and accepting that it's truly not for you. But there's something about this time period and this astrological transit and just the things that you're going through, the opportunities that you have coming your way that are going to be brought in by this transition period. They're truly going to be a symbol, a triumph of what is not for me is not mine, and I'm done trying to force it. What no longer serves me is not for me, and I'm no longer trying to force it. And it's that release of that alignment from the universe, from your atmosphere, from your environment, from you, from in mind, body, spirit you, that is going to be sending you on a beautiful journey, a long-term journey, like a new cycle beginning of you collecting what is meant for you, what is truly yours. You're so much more capable than what you were so many years ago. You no longer sit around having to wait for things to work out for you. You just know how to make them work out. You know what the next step is, even whenever things seem confusing. There's things right now that you're working through and making decisions through that you 2 years ago would have been confused on and didn't know which direction to go in. You would have shut down, you would have broke down, you wouldn't have known what to do, but now you're just I'm just going to keep doing this until something different happens. I'm going to keep doing this until something better happens. And this era from this moon moving forward, especially over the next month, and honestly, I feel over the next 7 years, you're going to have so many opportunities to put your skills to the test. You've become such a mastery of so many things. You're a master of so many things. You have such a mastery under your skill list, under your working belt. I don't know why I keep hearing work terms and work terminology terms in it relating back to work, but maybe it has to do with your career. Maybe you actually have gained a mastery or master's degree or something like that in your career. Maybe some of you are actually making a decision to move forward and gain extra education. Maybe there's a new dedication to becoming more educated, spiritually, emotionally, physically, but this also, it's all tying together. I feel I'm going in a circle right now where it's this alignment where you're wanting to become more educated in your soul and in your spirit is also syncing up with a new education, a dedication to education in your career. So some of you very well could be going back to school, furthering your education, or even just getting a certificate, buckling down and becoming more serious about your craft and what it is that you know. And what you don't realize is that you're playing into the long-term process of the universe beautifully. You're being prepared right now for something moving forward that in 7 years or so, you're going to, actually I feel it's going to happen repeatedly over the next 7 years. I don't know why 7 is such a prominent number right now, but I feel over the next 7 years there's going to be so many points where you get to do something, you get to participate in something, you get to be part of something where you're oh, I have all these skills and I can participate in this, I can do this, I can be part of this community, I can be part of this group, where if you wouldn't have went through something that was really not fun years before and gained certain skills and gained certain knowledge, you wouldn't be able to participate with this current opportunity that's now presenting itself to you. I feel the next 7 years is just going to be you're literally going to level up so much, you're going to glow up so much, and I feel very excited about that. And for a lot of you, this is the final release of a long-term pain that you've been carrying around for a long time. You're finally putting it down and leaving it behind so that you can move forward more emotionally mature, more emotionally sound. The things from the past that used to haunt you no longer control you anymore. There used to be people that you would think oh, I can't even imagine being in the same room with them. That would be so devastating to have to see them again, that now you're the thought of it doesn't scare you anymore. It doesn't bring you fear. It doesn't make you shudder. It doesn't make you shiver to think about that person in your midst, because you now know that you are someone who is untouchable by them. You are someone that they don't even have the right to breathe breathe in your direction. And even if they did, it'd be like an ant breathing in your direction. You're so above it. You're so better than it, but you're not big-headed, you're not ambitious, you're not narcissistic about it. You're confident in yourself, but also confident in your ability to protect yourself. Like, their pain, the pain that they caused you, the things that they did to you, no longer have an effect on you anymore as a person and the things that you do. And that is also part of what this full moon is like breaking, is like you are aligned, so now it's bringing in an era of you being aligned with that energy, of you being an owner of your energy, and you being a protector of your energy. Now, some of you have to keep in mind, I feel like I'm one of these people, you have to keep in mind that there is no balance between like you leveling up and you staying like isolated. Like, when you go through this level up, when you go through these upgrades over the next little bit, whenever you go through these situations that are really going to bring you up in the world, or bring you up in your career, bring you up in your goals, you're really going to have some opportunities to have some long-term wishes be granted and come true. But if you're constantly trying to put yourself back in a box and put yourself in hermit mode and put yourself where you're staying by yourself and you're staying included and you're staying where it's warm and comfy and comfortable, you're going to miss those opportunities. It's understandable that you want to stay in hermit mode. You deserve comfort. You deserve to feel safe. You deserve to feel protected. But you are capable of giving that to yourself while also putting yourself out there. You are able to be out in the open and out in the world and still protect yourself and protect your energy. That's what the past things that you've been going through, the past tribulations, the past traumas, that's what it's prepared you for. It's prepared you not to get so high up on a high horse that you can get knocked down. It's prepared you to go out into the open and be confident without having your feet knocked out from under you and your world shattering. But it's also prepared you to where when you go out and you're put on the spot, you're not going to freak out and shut down. You're capable of handling these situations. You just have to accept that you're capable of handling these situations. You are a lot stronger than what you think you are. You're capable of posting that video, getting a hate comment and going, oh well, like, you're capable of shrugging that off. You can do it. I believe in you. You need to believe in you. The cards believe in you. The universe believes in you. You've been set up for this. So don't lock yourself in isolation and hermit mode. Some of you may feel like the world has continued rotating without you, that it's continued moving on, and that nothing is coming for you, that there's not going to be any rest, that there's only things that are out there trying to come against you. But what you have to understand is that there is a shift happening right now. Like, yeah, there have been things that have passed you by, but those things that have passed you by would have brought you long-term pain. You dodged a lot of bullets without realizing it, and you're entering an era now of receiving, of redemption, of resurrection. You're going to have a lot of things coming into you, like a lot of messages, a lot of opportunities, a lot of things are about to start coming to you in a way that they never have before, but it's because you cleared out all the junk. So all the things that you feel like passed you by, they didn't pass you by. You dodged a bullet. It's a good thing that they passed you by, actually. So they did. They just passed right by you instead of hitting you. You wanted them so badly, but they were not for you, and they would have held you back, and you deserved better than what they could offer. In short, this full moon is bringing you new perspectives. It's bringing you boundaries. It's bringing you yourself boundaries for you and the ability to protect yourself, the confidence in protecting yourself. It's bringing you community that is not going to have to make you protect yourself. It's going to be actual, beautiful, cohesive, not double standard. It's going to be equal community. Equality is going to run throughout it, and you won't feel like you have to protect yourself. It's bringing you happiness and peace, and that's amazing, and I'm happy for you. I'm happy for me. And that's all I got this evening. And don't forget that this message aligns with you. It will find you, and if it doesn't align, keep scrolling. It costs $0 to mind your own business. You'll have a great night.